So what is next? What is actually what we have to do is that we have to create the outputs, right? So we will be creating images and videos, perhaps.
Yeah. Well, now just as you saw before, we had the images in an instant, and if you would like to update those images with any sort of change that you've made, you only need to select that view and click on this shutter icon. When you click on that, it automatically updates. As you can see now, it updated this content. And let me just do the same thing with, for example, this one. We have a few changes here with all the pillows and lights. So I just over-exponate on that, and then I click here and I find that that image, this bedroom 1-2. Then I can see that the image is automatically updated. So now I can resend the same image to my client and then use it as a reference to further discussion.
And it's all based on the views that you have currently or previously set up, or not even only in ARCHLine, but you can also set them up in live.
Yeah, so actually we cannot talk about rendering time because it happens just as taking a photograph of the interior. So this is something that you can easily and quickly send around while you do the changes.
Neat. Let's talk about the animation and videos. How do you create them? Mind you, we have already created the path, right?
Yeah.
So what can we do with that?
We actually had two paths, the animation and the animation one. And whenever I just click and hold my mouse over the timeline, and I just scrub over this timeline, I can just see the same animation, and I can even actually play it and find the result. If it's good enough, then I can just save it. Or if I would like to fine-tune the content before I make this, I can actually, for example, remove that fire from there, because this is daytime now. I don't want that, so I just go back and just do that. So now it's not appearing over there. So actually, what you see here on the animation is not just not a video yet. It's the content itself. So when I just do this, and I go back to the previous step, I can see it will be an 8-second animation. I can click here and I can change the length if I want.
Oh, so you can make it longer or shorter, and based on that it will be sped up?
Yes, and I can also select a different frame rate if I like to. And then when I click here, ARCHLine actually automatically creates the animation. It will be in the same folder as your images, and this folder icon will help you finding that.
So now we're saving the...
It's actually just recording the video now. It's recording the content. And then when it's finished, the video is done, and then you can just upload it or send it to your client.
What kind of file format are we talking about?
This is a classic AVI video file, which contains the content as it appears in front of you. So all the colors, all the lights, daytime, nighttime. So whichever is in front of you will be recorded. It's really like you go around with a handy cam and you just record the content. This happens a little bit slower because it's just making the images and creating the video file. So when you click here, the software will actually show that. But if this little bubble, we call that, disappears, you don't have to worry. You can always use this one to click on that, and it will find the same folder. So this is the interior design animation that I've just created. So it's recorded, and then now we can just go through and play it, and then just send it to the client.
Neat.